Hey, what's up guys? I figured I'd do a video. I just got back from the range and I wanted to kind of share my experiences with you guys. I had the option of shooting different guns today. I went with a 45 on the right. That's the HK45 compact. And we have the P226 MK25. The Navy SEALs ran it, or a version of it. And I went with that today as well for the 9mm. But I just want to share my experiences. Both great guns. I kind of want to experience the legendary feel of two good firearms that, you know, when I go to the range and the frequency I do, I want to shoot something that kind of gives me the thrill, and I want to have a wholesome experience. But double single action, both guns. The one on the left is it's tried and true. It's a SIG. I live in Mass, so everything's Mass compliant. I have 10 round mags on the table. The one on the bottom left is an 8 round mag, and I have the Elephant. They call it the elephant's foot in the HK45 compact. But both good guns. I had a good time. The 9mm, the SIG, I shoot that pretty low, as opposed to, when I'm focusing on the target. I was getting them center mass, but more below the center grade where I wanted it. That's pretty typical. The higher bore axis on the SIGs tend to do that, so I think it takes more practice and more repetitions to get a good feel of the gun. I do shoot this gun pretty much the worst out of all the same size firearms that I have. That includes Glock, even the FNs I got, and whatever else I have. So but I do like this gun. I'm attracted to quality, craftsmanship, durability, and legendary status, kind of like the USP and the HK field for 9mm. The inside's coated with some stuff for salt water. Supposedly the SEALs used it, so there's a background there. The trigger's nice. I always say to myself, what am I going to bring with me when the shit hits the fan? And as a full-size duty gun, that does fit the bill for me. The trigger is smooth. I'll even take it over a P226 Legion, to be honest with you. I know the beaver tail is not as extended as the other one is, and there's a few different things that I just think the gun is good enough on its own. HK45 compact, another great gun. Jeez, I like this. I have the full size. This one here I was shooting low as well. It took me about a box of ammo to kind of get on my feet, to get it where I wanted it. I don't have the best sights on the gun. I do have a it's kind of like a, what do you call it? It's not even like a night sight in the front. It's just like a green dot, basically, in a blacked out rear. But again, I feel like the gun's kind of has a higher bore axis. For the gun that size, it's kind of a narrow gun, so you have to practice with it. So anyway, it was a good day. I guess I can go over the guns with you guys too. They both are double single action. Like I said, they both have decockers on them, different manufacturers, but I had a good time with them. I'll go over the couple guns now. Make sure they're both unloaded. Like I said, I live in Massachusetts, so I'm bound to 10 rounds, which is kind of crazy. So these are 10 round magazines. We are clear. You can tell there's a decocker here for the SIG. Decocks it safely. And I think the trigger is pretty nice on this gun. It's smooth. It takes up smooth it's right at it. There's a little bit of play here, but again, it's smooth, buttery smooth. It's responsive, and comes in, and then we'll do the reset's different than most guns. I think the reset on this gun is pretty weak. I mean, there's a lot of extension there, and then a lot of play, and then it comes in again. But just a great gun, smooth. Night sights, you can see the high bore axis. It leads to different placement on the target. Just a great gun all around. Has a code here, the insignia for the Navy SEALs or whatever it is. I don't have much wear in the barrel. It's nice. The quality, craftsmanship on this gun, the older guns, the SIGs in particular, are in my opinion, the best versions of this SIG. This version 226, the Elite 2, I was interested in the Elite for the trigger, but I just think that I'd rather have something that is, they say the inside is coated with certain things to make it durable to weather, to salt water, and I kind of like that. And again, I think it's just it's legendary firearm, and I do. This does fit the bill for me when I go to the range. I was thinking of bringing my concealed carry guns, but this gun here really kind of wets my whistle, per se. if I only visit like once a month. If I'm going every week, it's a different story, but I do suggest you put time in with this gun. It's got a lot of potential. It's very accurate, but again, placement on the target. If I'm aiming 3-dot sights in the center of the target, I'm shooting low. It's probably shooting towards like, you know, an inch lower than where I'm aiming, so you got to account for that. 10 round mags, like I said. I'm running some, what do I have here? I have some Federal HST 2s, I think. But these are good rounds. I know people like Hornady and all the other stuff, but I just trust Federal. Federal's a good round. And again, Spear is nice too, but whatever. And then we have the HK45 compact. I have the full-size version in this firearm as well. It's a narrower gun. I have the blacked out rear. I have a green dot sight in the front. It's just it's not a night sight. It's just a green dot. And you can tell the magazine release is different here as opposed to the SIG. I have a button. I have a lever here. I'll make sure this gun is unloaded too. They call this the elephant foot. I bought this aftermarket. It's 10 rounds, 45. And let's make sure this is unloaded too. It's unloaded. Put this back in. So this is a good gun too. I had a good time with this one. It's a bit snappy. I was shooting low with it, but it does the trick. This is the 8-round magazine. What else can we say about it? It just feels good. It's concealable. It's quality. I guess it has some history as well, as far as I think the Middle East, a couple areas. You can see here it has there's a gasket in the front of the barrel, I guess, for recoil purposes, or smoothness of the slide coming back and forth. Gotta make sure you lubricate that correctly. What else to talk about? There's a rail on this gun as well. There's a decocker. You just pull this down like this. Trigger is kind of, I'd say it's, I don't know what the poundage is, but it's very stiff. I'm really pulling that, you know. And the reset, a little mushy, but this gun's just made for just getting down and dirty. 45, can't go wrong. But not a bad day. A couple good firearms, and there's quite a few of them to make. See what happens down the road, making more videos. But I just wanted to put this out here and kind of, while it's all fresh in my mind, and show you guys what's up, what I'm working with. And yeah, again, I love HK, the P30s, great guns. They're just, you can trust them. There's no problems with them. I'm not worried about it. They have signature style to them. The paddle release in the magazines, the quality craftsmanship, the slides are made well. And same with the SIGs. I know there's some buzz around the SIG now with the P320, but I know the MK25 is safe, it's tried, true, and tested. I have the Legion too. I'm kind of not a huge fan of the finish on it. I like the sights better, but the trigger's nice too. It's just, I don't know. I just like the MK25. I do think the MK25 is one of my top contenders for firearms. But anyway, figured I'd say hi to you guys, and hope you guys are doing well and continue to make them. And I'll catch you guys next time. Be safe.